Assalamu alaikum students. Our today's topic is living and non-living things. Learning outcomes. By the end of this lesson, students will be able to describe food and water as a characteristics of living and non-living things. Describe breathing and movement as a characteristics of living and non-living things. Let's recall. Tell the name of life processes of living things. Why living things depends upon non-living things. Food and water as a characteristics of living and non-living thing. Let's watch a video and note the important points of this video. Let's start.
Living things need food and water. Animals and plants need food and water to live. These are some food products eaten by man. Cows, deer, etc. feed on grass. Tigers, lion, leopard, etc. feed on other animals such as zebra, deer, and bison. Birds feed on insects, food grains, etc. Plants are the only living things that make their own food with the help of the green pigment called chlorophyll in the leaves. They use air, sunlight, water, and minerals to prepare food. Animals get food from plants as well as other animals. A rabbit feeds on carrot. Can you guess from where do we get eggs and milk? Non-living things do not need food.
Points to remember. Number one, all living things need food and water to live. Number two, some animals eat grasses. Number three, some animals eat other animals. Number four, birds feed on insects and food grains. Number five, plants are the only thing that make their own food through their leaves. This process is called photosynthesis. Number six, plants need air, sunlight, water, and minerals to make their own food. Number seven, non-living things do not need food and water. Breathing and movement as a characteristics of living and non-living things. Let's watch a video and note the important points of the video in your notebook. Let's start.
Living things breathe air. Animals and plants breathe in oxygen and give out carbon dioxide. Plants breathe through tiny openings called stomata. Animals use different types of organs for breathing. For example, we breathe through lungs, a fish breathes through the gills, and an earthworm breathes through moist skin.
Non-living things do not breathe. Living things can move.
Living things move in search of food, light, and shelter. Plants show subtle movements while animals show visible movements known as locomotion, like walking, running, etc. Non-living things do not move.
Points to remember. All living things breathe air. Animals and plants breathe in oxygen and breathe out carbon dioxide. Plants breathe through tiny openings called stomata. Humans breathe through lungs. Fish breathes through gills. Earthworm breathes through moist skin. Living things can move. Living things move in search of food, light, and shelter. Non-living things do not breathe. Non-living things do not move. Assignment. Fill in the blanks to complete the following statements. Answer key. Identify the following statements as true or false. Also rewrite the false statement correctly. Answer key. Reinforcement. Characteristics of the living and non-living things. Answers the following questions. Number 1. Which gas breathed in or breathed out by plants and animals? Number 2. How does a plant breathe? Number 3. How does human, fish, and earthworm breathe? Number 4. Why do living things move from one place to another? Answers the following question in your notebook. Today, we learned that movement and breathing is the characteristics of the living organism. Thank you.